to be able to take an airplane that has literally now 5 hours on it and the most modern technology that an airlifter can possess and bring it here to Youngstown should allow us to do whatever we need to do for the United States in the near future and beyond.
BusinessJournalDaily.com 3 Minutes With is brought to you by Farmers National Bank.
Save, borrow, and invest with Farmers. Take heart knowing you're helping create a strong community. Mind your money at Farmers. Talk directly to local decision makers about your loans, investments, and insurance. Farmers, fiercely local, fiercely loyal.
This is the first of 8 C-130J Hercules that will be replacing our 8 C-130Hs that arrived about 30 years ago. This year is the 70th anniversary of the C-130A's first flight, and this is the latest generation of it. So to be able to take an airplane that has literally now 5 hours on it and the most modern technology that an airlifter can possess and bring it here to Youngstown should allow us to do whatever we need to do for the United States in the near future and beyond. So it basically takes us to a new level of capability, an extra pallet position, more efficiency on the fuel, and most importantly, the technology embedded into this airplane. We're not having to bolt on and catch up from 1980s technology. We're square right in 2024 technology from day one.
It is an amazing airplane, absolutely. I'm not a C-130 pilot for most of my career. I actually flew C-17s for a long time, but I was telling some folks that the J model, because of the upgrades and because of the technology that went into it, actually flies a lot like a C-17. So wonderful airplane, great power, great technology, great automation in there. I really enjoyed flying it. My first time today. I had a great instructor and a great crew that helped me along the way.
When you get this kind of commitment from the federal government, this number of planes, it means this is long-term commitment from the federal government. It's just not these 8 planes. 2,000 jobs in this community, you know what that means. One of the largest 2 or 3 employers. It means that it's going to be here for years when you get this kind of commitment from the Air Force. And, you know, it means my being here today with others, listening to, General Coburn and Colonel Maloney and Sergeant Barco and others, that they come to us when they need more things from the Air Force. So that's my commitment, will continue to be.
So the next one is slated to arrive in this fall, and then they'll be trickling in about once a quarter. The schedule for the past number 2 and number 3 isn't really solidified yet, but on average, we should have our full fleet within 2 years.
All produced in Marietta?
All produced in Marietta. In fact, almost every C-130 was produced on the exact same tool and die kit since 1954. Fully integrated heads-up display. All the flight data information that the pilots need is on a heads-up display, not heads down, where they had to look at their what we used to call steam gauges, round dials that everybody's familiar with from the movies, completely replaced by glass and avionics. It's much more, the computing power of the airplane is different. Most importantly, it's longer. It has 2 extra cargo positions, so it can carry more than the regular Herc. It's faster and it's more fuel efficient. Yep, because it's got different engines. If you notice, they've got 4 propellers on those ones. Those are what we call the legacy props that I absolutely love. But that scimitar blade and the composite technology with a foam core and the chrome leading edge is way more efficient. Basically, the power that the 4 engines here provide would be equivalent to 5 of the legacy engines.
BusinessJournalDaily.com 3 Minutes With is brought to you by Farmers National Bank.
Save, borrow, and invest with Farmers. Take heart knowing you're helping create a strong community. Mind your money at Farmers. Talk directly to local decision makers about your loans, investments, and insurance. Farmers, fiercely local, fiercely loyal.